So here's a fun little project I've been working on. I got my Apple II running on the internet over a wireless connection via Arduino. I use these little Wido boards. It's basically an Arduino Leonardo with a wireless chip built into it. So I got this Apple II on Reddit. Let's take a peek at what we got here. So we can go to any subreddit that we want to, but there's a few recommendations up on the list here. But if I just type in news, for instance, we'll go to the news subreddit. Let's see what today's news is. It's going to be loading all the stories here. We'll give it a moment. It is a wireless end connection, but limited to 2400 baud. Okay, something about drugs. No, we'll go to the next story. You can see we can hit the N key. Homeless people, nope, N key. New Hampshire man was pepper sprayed, tased, and arrested for resisting arrest. All for sitting in a car in a public street. Police decided the man was not in the area for legitimate purposes. Well, let's see what people are saying about this. This sounds like it could be interesting. There's 2,000 comments. Let's open it up and see what people are saying. Again, that's 2,000 comments. It's going to take a second to load. And then we can see we got 51 pages to review here, so I'm going to hit C to continue. Live free or die, New Hampshire. Now it doesn't say the actual username or how many upvotes I got, but this is ordered in the whoever got upvoted the highest here. So imagine those New Hampshire prisoners who have to make those license plate. New Hampshire, where live free or die is legitimately difficult choice. John Oliver. Holy shit, something I can comment on. This literally happened outside my window. Anyway, so it's kind of cool. You can go into subreddits and see what people are saying, read the news. Let's see what other things we can do with this Apple II on the internet. All right, it's back up. When we're back into the news stories here, let me back out of this. Let me back out of Reddit. Let's go into let's search Wikipedia. So I'll hit the 4 key and search Wikipedia for. Let's search for Apple II. The Apple II is an 8-bit home computer, one of the first highly successful mass-produced microcomputer products, designed primarily by Steve Wozniak. Steve Jobs oversaw the development of the Apple II's unusual case. Yes, this is a very beautiful computer. I mean, I really like just the appearance of this thing. It was kind of the first computers I played with at school. And anyway, it's kind of fun to, you know, a bazillion years later, get this thing up on the internet, because these weren't really designed to go on the internet. Let's see what other things we can do. We can actually ask Wolfram Alpha. Now we could type in mathematical formulas, or we could say stock price Apple. Let's check the Apple stock price on an Apple II. Stock price Apple. Ooh, end of story. It didn't like that query here. Let's ask Wolfram Alpha a different question. Let's say I'm going to put this down for a second. I'm going to type in how far is the sun from Earth? Sorry for setting you down there, guys, but a bit easier to do this with 2 hands. We'll hit enter. Let's see what the Apple II brings back. Well, it's a 0.9951 astronomical units, or that huge exponent of kilometers there. Anyway, yeah, it kind of makes the Apple II a useful machine. We've programmed a screensaver. Again, if any of you vintage computer dudes are out there that are interested in getting these, I'm going to be selling them for pretty cheap if there's any interest. Otherwise, you know, it's a really simple device to build. It's just basically a Wido board, or you could do your own thing, and then you just attach a logic line shifter that raises the TTL levels for communication from the Arduino up to the serial voltage, which is something that the Apple II can recognize and communicate back and forth. And this is actually just a terminal software. I have it running in a floppy drive emulator over there, but you could even, you know, get Apple Terminal and load it off a floppy disk and get on the internet. Hope you guys enjoyed.